Hello, and welcome to another update video on Ethereum. So we want to talk about the two scenarios we're tracking here currently on the ETH chart. In yesterday's video, which I uploaded, we saw the market, possibly complete a micro 5-wave decline, which in this in the yellow scenario might have been the wave 1 of a C wave to the downside. The wave 1 of a 5th wave. So the idea was we have a first resistance area between $3,052 and $3,161. That's simply our first resistance area. And the idea was that over the coming hours or sessions, the market could now get a bounce and move back into resistance. So if you watched the video from, 10 hours ago or so, 12 hours ago, then you know that this was kind of the perspective. In those 10 to 12 hours, the market has exactly done that. We've moved back into resistance. Not moved back, we just moved into resistance. We're now testing this zone, which is the standard, just textbook standard Fibonacci resistance zone for a wave 2. You might hear the dog there in the background, which is the standard resistance zone for the wave 2. If it's a wave 2, which should set up for a third wave decline, we should stay below $3,161. So from a short-term bearish point of view, this is the resistance area where you would watch for a rejection. However, the market is very oversold. Obviously, we talked about that extensively over the last few video updates. And on Discord, we talk about it quite a lot. I made some live streams in which we talked about it as well. But you see that here on the daily time frame for Ethereum, we were oversold. Small bullish divergence as well on the daily chart. So I would not necessarily rely on too much more downside because we're already very much oversold. However, at the same time, until we actually break above even the first micro resistance, there's no sign of a low. Okay, so I give you the first pivot. Now, what I find quite likely what could happen easily is this orange scenario in which we could be moving up in a B wave bounce. This would still be, let's say, short-term bearish, but in the very short term could lead to a larger bounce, and the resistance area in this case is between $3,282 and $3,491. It's just a slightly different way of labeling the decline, of counting the decline. So this would be a wave 1, wave 2, which is the same as in the yellow scenario, but where in the yellow scenario we are dealing with an extended diagonal pattern to the downside, all of this as the third wave, then a fourth and a fifth. In the orange scenario, this is the third, this is the fourth, and this is the fifth. And technically we already have enough waves to consider this entire thing complete, but it would look best as an A, B, C structure, and then we can consider it to go up. We'll see how it plays out. For now, I'd say while the labels and the wave count still allow for further downside, I think because we are so oversold, a larger bounce gets very likely here. On the Bitcoin chart, I'm tracking a larger, the potential for a larger bounce as well. So I think the orange count is, even though we haven't broken any resistance, is gaining in likelihood. I can really only clearly prefer it once we break above initial resistance. But this already does look like a micro 5-wave move up. So I think orange is at the moment very likely. I'll keep you updated about that. Just be prepared, and in that case, then the upper resistance area could be tested. If we break above it, then the upper boundary line of our trend channel is the next resistance. For a signal that a meaningful low has formed, we need all 5 waves completed and a 3-wave pullback, and then we can track higher prices from there. I'll keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, then also check out our channel membership. You can find an explanation on our channel page. There's a small video, a short video that explains everything. For example, as a member, you get access to our live stream recordings, you get access to our member videos, you get access to our member live streams every Sunday. You get access as a gold member to our Discord server, where you be able to follow live basically our charts. So you can use our live charts, integrate them into your own trading view. also Ethereum, also the long-term chart, the ETH BTC chart, and so much more. You also can ask questions, just connect with me, connect with the community. There's a specific question channel on Discord where I typically try to answer as many questions as possible. But then again, you have the live streams and much more. Just check it out if you're interested. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.